Upon this world, 3 kings convene and hold court, as they deliberate matters that have come to infect their kingdoms. All while they deal with the intrigue at court, the taxing roles they play, and the general tomfoolery that occurs.
So, what are we doing here?
I told you before already. We are here to discuss the finances and economic states of our kingdom and attempt to address the, crises that are within our nations and... The fuck does this cue card say? Why is Dwarvish always so hard to read?
That's your fault for integrating them into your entire culture or whatever.
You guys want me to talk politics when I've got a hangover that could kill a god?
Why are you hungover?
When is he not hungover, to be fair?
Last week.
We opened up a new magic distillery last night and, well, we celebrated a bit.
You mean like you do every other week on a daily basis?
We're very festive people.
Fair enough. Well, so to get this meeting started, my god, how much have you been spending on these breweries?
It says here... 50,000.
Gee.
But he didn't say 50,000 what?
Gold coins.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, in this case, it specifically says gold coins, gold, give me more. I have reason to believe that this was written by Dragonkin.
I have a reason to believe this was written by Sass King in his drunken stupor.
Well, I mean, why not both? I mean, we get all our gold from the dragons anyway.
He's not wrong.
I mean, yes, that is true. So, how exactly have you spent this much gold on this?
Hold on, there's a subsection here. Says, he's been expanding his vineyards again, and he's claimed another 50 acres of land. Jesus fuck!
How do you need that much land for a vineyard?
Where did you get this land?
I mean, well...
I
That's
swear if you say you
complicated.
invaded my kingdom again, I will send everyone there to destroy everything you've built so far.
No, so here, listen, guys. Here's the deal, right? Sometimes, when an elf just needs more wine, or more room to just hide an extra underground lab underneath,
What the fuck?
he just absorbs some land from the surrounding areas.
Again, where did you absorb this land from, might I ask?
Hold on. I'm looking up the records. Says
that's
it's...
confidential! That's confidential.
Looks like it's the westernmost tip of your land. Apparently, there's some paperwork for some boats, and... Where the fuck did you find a manticore? I thought they were all extinct.
You found my pet manticore? I've been looking
You had a
for one for
manticore?
months. Of course I have had a manticore. What do you take me for? Some weak lich who doesn't have a manticore?
So that's where that escaped clone went to.
Oh dear me.
I am not cleaning this up.
You do realize my manticore was an authentic original, correct? You better not have been running experiments on him. I will hurt your kingdom.
I wasn't running experiments on him. He is perfectly happy.
Says here... Nope, there's nothing there, never mind. I can't seem to find any records on... manticores.
Oh dear.
I'll return him later this week. It's
No, you will return him now and get off my land. Otherwise, I will send my armies.
I mean, look, here's the deal, right? So, he's hanging out in a nice, comfortable spot, and I will send him your way once I return to my kingdom. That said, I'm only returning him because we no longer need him, because we have sufficient clones for experimentation.
Wait, I found it. Yep. He took like a half-gallon of semen. I don't know why that's
really
listed here.
Care why he took it or what reasoning he has behind it. I want my manticore back, and I'm going to kick you off my land.
I mean, the land wasn't owned, per se.
You do realize I have a mausoleum just underneath the land you're on.
He also has the deed, so you're kind of fucked there.
I mean, at this point, you're invading my kingdom.
The question is, how far below the land does your deed extend?
Infinitely.
Man, you know, you try and expand into one additional hydroponic vineyard way below an irate skeleton's land.
You know, I would be fine. I would be fine with this if you actually offered a trade for the land as opposed to just taking it.
To be fair, he is shipping you his dead.
Yes, but I could always use something else.
Okay, fine. I'll bring the snacks for our next poker night. Jeez.
That's appreciated, but I was more referring to getting one of your dead dragons that you've refused to give me thus far.
Whoa. We've agreed dead dragons are off the table. There are two things in this world that I will not deal with. Revolts and dead dragons. If I see that...
You realize I have a couple of undead dragons already, correct?
Yes, and you're not making more, right?
Totally. I will never make another one again. The mountain still hasn't recovered from that last one.
Dude.
God damn it.
Look, my skelly man. You gotta understand something here, right? When a dragon dies and starts to decompose, that is perfect magic fertilizer for some magic wine.
You do realize you can have the flesh and everything else, I just want the bones?
Actually, you can't. Bone meal is a great fertilizer for... Let's see, what does it say here? Ballberry wine. I don't know what this is, but this sounds frilly, girly, and I dislike it.
Well, sir, I shall
dear.
bring some to our next get-together, and you shall change your tune.
If it tastes like piss, I'm punching you. And I don't mean like the regular friendly punch, I mean like the punch that I'm going to punch you with.
When does his wine not taste like piss? You complain about it every time he comes in.
True, but there was that one time at the Christmas party we held in, it wasn't terrible, but it definitely was enough to feel like I was alive, like there was some...
I feel like the biggest problem here is his wine has too much alcohol in it.
I mean...
Yeah, that was probably it.
If you're trying to get elves drunk, what do you expect me to do?
Cut the wine content down when you're sharing it with your only other drinking buddy?
Okay, fine. I will dilute it. And I will focus the taste on satisfying a more human palate.
Woohoo! Alternatively, that brings to question another item on Sass's purchase list. Let's see here. Where was it? It says something about, embalming fluid. What else is this? And milk.
Well, I need my calcium, and embalming fluid is helping keep the ones with flesh a little bit more intact. Some of them are wanting their flesh to stay for a little longer than they would like to admit.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of gross watching it all just kind of drop off like an old man's testicles dripping down from neath his legs.
Well, that's why we have the embalming fluid. You will not touch my skeletons.
Listen, I am offering to help you engineer a way for them to be just a wee bit more long-lasting. Just give them a little bit more undead longevity.
Sass, you're hungover, boy. Just calm it down there.
Sass, I will legitimately send an army into your kingdom and crush some of your vineyards.
I mean, dude, that's kind of bogus, man.
What the fuck?
I don't know what he's talking about right now.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm moving on to the next thing on the itinerary here. Alright, so let's see here. Lich, you've been spending a lot in masonry upkeep, and there's a minor complaint here. under peasants that says... Huh. I didn't think they could do that.
What do they need?
They are revolting. Small revolt, due to the lack of high work and no trowels.
Well, they're slaves, so they're not going to get any better hours or anything. I will find a way to get more trowels, but I would request some help with that since I am building all of your buildings at the same time.
Well, you'll probably have to ask Sass, because, I'm kind of buying all my iron.
What?
Well, you see, in my kingdom...
You have dwarves. Why do you need to buy iron?
Have you ever seen how fast a dwarf can build things?
Yes, I have. I have undead versions of them.
Yeah, but they're
You've got
shit.
undead versions? Send them my way.
Well, you wouldn't enjoy them anyway, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Send the vampires, they'll bite them.
I was planning on sending Thomas.
No, not Thomas, he's got too much teeth.
No, Thomas has had a little bit of a reduction in that area.
You know, I'd be fine with the vampires. I hear they're very good at sucking.
Oh dear.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him what they actually do.
I'm not going to. It would be much better if he felt it firsthand.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Anyways.
The vampires will be at your palace after we convene here.
Fabulous.
This is gonna be worse than the time with the punch bowl and the goat.
So, about that whole iron purchasing thing.
Yeah, about that,
You have dwarves. They dig faster than they build.
Yeah, we've been kind of upgrading our cannons?
And why is this? We had an agreement that you wouldn't make them any more powerful than they already are.
Well, yeah.
You said I couldn't have dragons. You can't have bigger cannons.
To be fair, it's technically not a cannon, but it's more like 20 cannons strapped together.
Oh dear God! What monstrosity are you creating?
Okay, so we're calling it the Hellfire, and it's gonna be like 20 cannons, all stuck
together.
together.
Do you mean like this Hellfire?
Whoa, dude, not cool, not cool, not cool, not in the waiting room. You promised not to do this here, not here.
Just let me collect a
Fine.
quick sample.
No, you do not get anything right now, Sass King.
Man, but you're giving me vampires. Why can't I get a Hellfire as well?
I'm not going to tell you why you're getting vampires. You'll find out later.
Honestly, I'm not justifying it with a response.
Well, in any case,
yeah.
see, this is the difference between you and me, Mapley, is that
Mapley?
the thing is, you focus on quantity, whereas we focus on quality.
Oh dear, this is going to get bad very quickly.
Moving on, let's look at the... Oh. I'm just gonna switch this page around and,
No. Go back. What was that? I saw more spending on your part.
It's for beard cream.
Why? Just why do you need more beard cream? You already have 8 boats worth of beard cream.
Look, my populace has demands, and Sass, surprisingly, has a populace that makes really good beard cream. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, they don't grow beards. But my people want it.
Dude, I mean, you gotta sell what you have a market for, you know what I'm saying?
Oh dear. This is exactly why we need better control over your funds, because this is getting ridiculous. And if I see here correctly, you're spending 100 gold a pound on this stuff?
Look, in my place, we have a culture of beards. I have a beard, the men have beards, even the ladies have fake beards that they maintain. There's a very, very key and finely structured society around our beards. We take them very seriously, and they must be maintained.
And this somehow works out in the long run.
Well, I mean, usually keeps people from getting pissed off, so yeah.
Keeps me paid.
That too. See?
It keeps his wine addiction going, is what it does.
Actually, his funds have been going to a very neat little side project of mine, which is still classified, but maybe I'll let you guys know sometime
And-
soon.
Is it that super distillery you were talking about last month?
No. This is like actual science.
Is this your secret product to make skeletons
No,
drunk?
not that either. This is some of our legitimate science.
Oh,
are you trying
shit.
to make new shields again, or some new contraption to make you guys
It could be
lazier
used
than
for
you
new
already
shields,
are?
but it can be used for so much more as well.
Oh dear God. Last time he did this, it blew up the half of his kingdom.
$5 says it's going to be on a chair that leans back. Ooh.
I wouldn't even put that much on it. I will put 2 golds that it winds up blowing something up.
See,
Eh.
the thing is, that whole chair leaning back thing, we've already got that developing somewhere. It's not quite
Son of a
quite there
bitch.
yet. It's not quite there yet, but we've got a working title called The Tired Young Man. But we're still working on that.
I hate to ask, but why?
For relaxation. Someone uptight like you would never understand that.
I don't need to sleep. Why would I ever need to relax?
Oh, you're sitting your bony ass down right now, aren't you?
I'm not relaxing. I'm talking to you two, and it's giving me a headache.
You know what's also a headache? Masonry upkeep issues. I'm pretty sure I missed that one, actually. Or did I talk about that one already?
You
Did I?
talked about masonry upkeep issues mostly through their minor revolt that they're having. Which, by the way, Thomas, get out here. Please tell the workers to get back to work. We'll get them more trowels.
Yes, my lord.
Good
Would you
boy,
like
now.
me to whip them, or just use the usual method?
Kinky.
I mean, in all honesty, sacrifice one of them, make an example, and then continue to whip them and use the usual at the same time. That should get my point across that they should never stop working.
What's the usual?
Yes, my lord.
You don't
Well,
want
I
to
do,
know.
because if there's whipping and the usual...
Well, if you want to know, you can follow Thomas, and he'll let you know what happens exactly.
Maybe I'll have to administer the usual to the vampires.
Shall I bring the cudgel for the lord?
Yes, go ahead and do that.
Yes, my lord.
Now get going. We need to continue discussing these issues.
Yes, my lord.
There, the worker revolt will be over very shortly.
Yeah, but, so aside from the dead thing there,
Yeah.
why does it say you're spending... The fuck? Why is it scratched out? Who scratched this out?
I would not know, to be honest.
Why would I scratch out anything on his...
Okay, oh, here it is. It says 200 gold on masonry upkeeps. What the fuck are you spending masonry on?
Like I've told you, it takes a lot of money to fund 3 kingdoms for masonry.
Bitch, I've got dwarves!
Yes,
They got loads of
and
dwarves.
you hire me constantly to help.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's usually because, like, if I didn't, you'd be like Sass. So there.
Why would I be like Sass when I have 1,000,001 other things to do?
Yes, please. I'm much cooler than he is.
Yeah, I'm quite sure your mausoleums need to be dusted again.
Okay, you do realize my mausoleum is where we have poker night, and if you're going to insult it, maybe your invitation will get lost.
Oh, fine then. I won't bring the dip.
I don't care. I don't eat it anyway.
Oh my god, you two are making this headache all the more powerful.
I mean, you shouldn't have come here
I
drunk in the
didn't come
first
here
place.
drunk, I came here hungover. There's a difference.
To be
Not
fair, there is a
much.
difference.
I
Just
wouldn't
'cause
know.
you haven't
Being
felt
undead,
it.
I've never had alcohol. I haven't had alcohol in, what is it now, 400 years?
Where's your death certificate?
I don't know, that thing hasn't been seen in a couple hundred years or so.
Why is there... What the fuck?
Oh, you found my death certificate?
No, I certainly hope not, unless your first name's Edna. I don't think your first name's
No.
Edna.
It is not.
Then yeah, I didn't...
I do think I know an Edna, though.
Says here... Huh. Born in the Sutherlands. Huh, what do you know? Well, that's random. I don't know why it's
is
in my
that
paperwork.
worked into there?
Oh,
It makes
I'm-
no...
oh, sorry.
Fairly certain this was collected by
Yeah,
Sass
I'll
people.
take that back
so
now. That was not supposed to get in there.
Oh dear.
this raises
Speaking
more
of
questions.
which, I've been having some issues with the kingdom to my north.
Let's see, where's that map? That's, Utrecht, I believe.
Yes.
Utrecht?
Utrecht, you know, the place where those dragonlings are hanging around.
Utrecht? Utrecht?
They're getting a little, antsy about a skeleton ruling a kingdom.
Utrecht.
I'll talk to them
It
for
broke.
you. I'll invite them over for drinks or something. We've got that dragon deal with them anyway, so I'll take care of that.
Actually, according to this, it is a sin to drink in their religion.
Okay, fine. Then I'll bring them over for some food. Please, I can at least show them a good time.
No, I don't think you understand, like, we're talking like the kind of religion where you get stabbed for drinking and being a drinker.
Yeah, you and their religion don't mix too well. That and their religion also has a very strong clause against the undead.
Okay,
Yeah, it says, all undead must be purged, and any unliving will be... Oh, yeah, I'm not reading that aloud. Oh no, that's better left unsaid.
Mind if I see the paperwork real fast?
There you go.
Oh, dear God, that's what the... Oh, dear God, I had better not ever get caught by them.
Yeah, there's a reason I didn't say it out
wow.
loud.
Maybe I
Oh,
should
dear.
get caught by them.
I'm tempted to...
Only you
I'm,
would enjoy that.
I'm tempted to show him what it is, but at the same time, I don't want barf all over the table.
I'm pretty sure he would enjoy it, to be honest.
I don't know, he's an elf, he's weird.
In any case, I'll talk to them. I've talked to them before, and I'm sure if I didn't get frickin' stabbed that time, I'm sure I can avoid getting stabbed this time.
Hold on. When was your last diplomatic relationship with them?
Couple centuries ago?
Please don't tell me that you told them that I was a Lich King ruling the kingdom.
No, I haven't talked to them since you took power.
Fair enough.
Yeah, looks like, I found some paper for an expired treaty and an expired trade deal. Looks to see that if this treaty's not regularly... Ooh. Oh yeah, Sass, you don't want to go over there, buddy. Oh no.
Mind if I see that again?
Yeah, long story short, you're not gonna want to read this. You may not have anything to barf, but you will probably barf up something. Let's just say they have a thing for feet.
That makes two of us.
That's a interesting thing.
Oh no, Sass. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm more talking about like snippy, cutty. If you're lucky. Oh man.
So, because he didn't keep up diplomatic relationships, he's fucked, I'm fucked, so you're the only one who can go talk to them.
Yeah, about that...
What did you do?
Well, you see, my great-great-great-great-grandfather kind of had... issues. And there might have been...
Oh, I remember him.
Oh dear, what type of issues are we talking about?
The kind where you start a minor war and never signed a form that says everything is over.
So you're still at war with the dragonlings?
Technically, it's been a couple of centuries since any actual actions were taken, and
Oh
god. Oh god, I think they're okay, which one of us has spies again?
I do.
I do.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, yeah, one of you. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad.
What happened?
They might be part of a what's it called? It's similar to what we have, only it's more
than just 3.
Yeah, they're I think they're a correlation
Dear
underation.
God.
Federation, that's what it was, a federation, part of a potential federation of the countries, and
So, in other words, we're completely boned if we try fighting them at the moment. So,
let's-
about those undead dragons we were talking about earlier,
about those canon sanctions against me,
I will remove those if you remove my dragon sanctions.
I will let you have 2.
I need more than that. I already
Why
have
don't?
2.
Okay,
Well,
guys,
then you will have
look.
4.
I know I'm not the one to usually be the voice of reason here, especially with a pounding headache and boozy burps. But listen here. I'll send an envoy to pursue some sort of diplomacy. Now, I know the whole feat thing is one thing, but I'll send them well shielded. They won't they won't be in danger, and if that doesn't work, then maybe we can talk about the undead dragons and stuff. Why not at least see?
I feel like, in case your negotiations go south, we should go ahead and start revamping our militaries.
Yeah, but we can deal with that next time. We won't need that within the next whatever amount of time.
I mean,
Hey, Lich.
that is fair, but it still might be a nice thing to be able to actually work towards stronger militaries as opposed to keeping these treaties which prevent us from growing in power.
Don't worry, trust me. Trust me when I reveal some of my latest inventions at our next meeting, we won't have to worry about being attacked very much. So.
Very well. Hey, Maple King? Just as a side note, can we both agree that we're free to advance our military as much as we need?
Yeah, just no more dwarf dead, and we're cool. Also, 5 gold pieces if the mercenary or the missionary gets killed somehow.
I'll take you up on that. I say he's going to get decapitated.
My bet's on the feet thing again.
I'll take you up on that. So, I guess that's everything for now. I got to go and, not work on revamping my military.
And
I'll
I've
see
got
you
to go on
all
not
next
designing
time.
more cannons.
And I've got to go on and treat myself to a little hair of the dog.
If you puke on the way there, I'm totally fucking punching you again.
That's okay.
By the way, Sass, can you please get off my land?
Fine, I'll figure something out. Just make sure those vampires are waiting for me when I get home.
Oh, trust me, they already are.
Beautiful.
Very well, we shall reconvene next time.
Bid you
Later, you
gentlemen,
too.
farewell.
Try not to die.
Was that a pun directed at me?
I mean, it could be. If you want it to be.
Well,
I'm not saying that you can't have humor.
It was funny and quite witty, and I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, his upper arm might. I find it quite humorous.
Nope, fuck it, I'm gone. I'm out of
I'm
here.
out. Bye.
Yep, later.
You guys suck.